Hey, hi guys. So a very good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. So we have people joining in. I think this quarter we have quite a few people from joining in from Europe. So hello everyone and welcome to the Q3 2022 progress. So today we have a few agendas on the discussion. One is obviously, as always, Expos and the R&D tech development around Expos. So for those of you that are following very closely, you know that a lot of R&D has been put into the last quarter and this quarter. The second is actually token listing. All of you know that there are quite a bit of activities there, including the listing on Coinbase. Third is actually the update on our PERS token. The fourth, we will actually go into the Q4 outlook and what we plan to do in quarter four. And for those of you that want to ask questions, just throw your questions onto Twitter, the forum, or even drop it on the chat over here. So Judy will be compiling the questions and we will be answering live, me, Peko, and the rest of the team. So guys, let's start with the R&D development. So chief on the R&D development is actually the Lightning Network support. So you guys have heard us talk about Lightning Network support. It's something that has been asked quite a lot. And I think one region, which is Latin America, is something that quite a few users have been asking for the Lightning Network, which include our merchant, obviously. So with more and more people having Bitcoin or wishing to have Bitcoin, we have integrated Bitcoin Lightning Network on Expos. And with this integration, I think Expos merchant can do three things. One is obviously accept Bitcoin payment from their own private wallet, any wallet that support Lightning Network. The second thing is that the users, the customer, don't need to just rely on our X wallet, but any wallet that support Lightning Network. And the third is that customers can actually get change into BTC, so they can receive their coin change on BTC. So I think that will really increase adoption and increase our coverage of supported wallet, because as long as the Bitcoin wallet supports Lightning Network, it will work. So I think in places like El Salvador, Honduras, that really makes a huge difference. And I know the team has prepared a crypto sales demo, so why don't we check out the video demo, guys? All right, guys. So looking at the video, you know that you realize that our mission to get everyone to be able to use cryptocurrency on any wallet. So with the support of Lightning Network, we are able to actually support private wallet that supports Lightning Network. So we really want to get exposed to work on all different wallets, all different apps. So with the Lightning Network support, I think the coverage is actually becoming bigger. So actually right now we are testing several Bitcoin wallets that support Lightning Network, and that will provide a smooth and fast transaction. We need to establish direct connection with this wallet provider. So what we are doing is that we are talking to many Bitcoin wallets app, and one of them, as you saw, is actually Moon. So we are working with them now, and we hope that we can increase more and more coverage of different Bitcoin wallets app to work on Expos. So it's not just our own X wallet, but FX wallet, other Bitcoin wallets that support Lightning Network, and also many other decentralized apps. So as you guys know, the decentralized version comes with the flavor to support Polygon, Ethereum, Avalanche, Binance Smart Chain, and more. So adding Lightning Network will also increase the apps that we support onto Bitcoin wallet apps that support Lightning Network. Right. So next, we want to talk about a region and a country in a region where it is very crucial for us. And with that, Paiko, why don't you share the distribution in South Africa?
Sure. Thank you, Zach. So, hello everyone. Very good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and thank you for spending your time with us on hearing our progress in Q3. So in Q3, we have signed up a new distributor in South Africa. So they are preparing the groundwork to launch XPOS. So including the new website dedicated for South African market, as you see here. And the website domain is pundiessa.co.za. So maybe we can, I think our distributor is here, Daniel Katz.
Hi everyone,
Hello,
hi Paiko.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and you?
Good, good. So thank you for joining the call, and maybe you can share a little bit with us, like how you would like to start, why you would like to start XPOS distribution in South Africa, and what's your plan on that?
Sure. So we've actually been communicating with you guys for just over a year now. And you know, our main goal is for quite a big retail adoption. So we quite a big country, we've got about 60 million people. And according to the stats, we've got about 4 million that actually use crypto. So that adoption is definitely going to grow over time. We're planning to get the machines in, you know, before the end of the year, and we're planning for a big rollout, mainly in the retail space.
All right, thank you, Daniel. We hope to see XPOS can be used in many physical stores in South Africa. It's really promising market over there.
Definitely.
Yes. So I believe the team in South Africa will have more and more marketing material starting up. Actually, they are preparing more for that. And back to the XPOS exchange store. So I believe everyone seeing a lot of happening in Turkey as well. Is still in Q3, they don't stop. And there are now a total of 14 stores in Turkey, and our distributor OVO continues expansion, and we will see possibly it will be beyond Turkey. So we look forward to hearing more great news from OVO. And for the next, we will share a little bit more about the app on XPOS. So as you may know that we are testing the decentralized apps on the on XPOS, and it started with the exchange. So the exchange that we name it now P Exchange, and it's a decentralized app powered by FunctionX, and PS Card, the hardware wallet card, and PX Scan that has been open for public to test in Q3. And this indicates that with hosting the app on the XPOS platform, merchants will be able to choose their preferred way to accept and sell cryptocurrency. So for example, if they can connect their own wallet on P-Exchange and process the crypto transactions without Pundi as their custodian. So they can accept or sell crypto directly from their own blockchain wallets without converting them into stablecoins. So this is a future features that some of our merchants are asking for. So we're happy to finally deliver it. And we have received your feedback, and the FunctionX developers will making changes to the UI and fix bugs. So we hope that in Q4 2022 or no later than early Q1 2023, the merchant will be able to use it. And on the PX card side, I think as some of you may know that this is a product of the joint development with Infineon. And we are actually taking this, it's kind of like taking the XPEG card to another level that allow us to capture the Web3 payment market. So the user will be able to have their own private key and support NFTs through PX card. So Infineon also give us a lot of support to showcase the proof of concept in their marketing event. So here is a recap of the event in Q3 at Identity Week Asia. So let's enjoy. Oh, sorry. So this is a marketing video that has produced by Infineon, and we are very lucky to be part of it. And there will be, the next one will be tomorrow in Octotech, the annual flagship event for Infineon partners. And you will see a lot of photos and updates soon on our social media. And next, let's take a look at the statistic about XPOS transactions in Q3. As you see that the top crypto pay market, the countries, you see the Turkey is the number one, and followed by Uganda, France, Taiwan, and United States. And the coins that you use for crypto pay on XPOS is USDT, Pundi, FX, SAM, and BNB. And for the crypto sales top country, Turkey is the number one, and second followed by Uganda, and then Brazil is rising in this quarter, and then followed by France and USA. And the coin that has been sold from XPOS is USDT, Pundi, FX, BTC, and ZAM. So this is the XPOS transactions. When looking at the X wallet growth territories in Q3, and we see the most active user country, the first is USA, and then followed by India. In this quarter, India has been climbing up, and then Brazil, Turkey, Uganda, Indonesia, and so on. And the most download countries from the first one is USA and Brazil and Turkey, and then South Korea. I think South Korea this quarter has been climbing up, and then we see Netherlands back into the top 10 countries. So this is the statistics. And then the next, I would like to update a very important new XPOS features. So maybe when you heard about Lightning Network supporting, and we have upgrade our system, And it's just that we are still testing some wallets, so it's not available for all the merchants yet. But when we finish the testing, we will push a new version to all the merchants, XPOS merchants. So when you receive this updated XPOS, you will see Cashier Pro. So Cashier Pro actually evolved from on-chain payment. So we want to, since we are planning to support the third-party wallet, which is not just X Wallet, Express Card, but also the third-party wallet, for example, like MetaMask or Trust Wallet, or any wallets that support Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and Lightning Network. So when you click Cashier Pro, and then you will be able to accept payment from all the third-party wallets that we supported on XPOS, which is all those popular wallets that we just mentioned. So I think this is a very important UI update that you should be familiar with. So when the customers show you that they want to pay from their own blockchain wallet, and then you just click Cashier Pro to process the payment for them. So so this is the updates of the XPOS. I think the next will be more excited, which is a token listing update. So Zach, over to you.
Sure. Thanks, Paco. And I think, Paco, you mentioned something very important, which is the Cashier Pro, right? As you can see from the Cashier Pro, it supports Lightning Network, BSC, Polygon, Avalanche, Ethereum, and obviously Bitcoin itself. So what that really means is that next time, for the merchants, if a user comes over to you and say, hey, I have my own wallet, right? I hold my own keys. So can I buy crypto from your XPOS? The answer is yes. So one very simple example, if someone steps into a store and say, hey, I have my MetaMask mobile and I want to buy Polygon, Matic on Polygon. So that will be a definite yes, because user not only need to own their coins on our X wallet, but any wallets that they have the custodial right to it. And also we have keep mentioning Infineon. So the work with Infineon has lasted for 2 years, and it's really to give the cards that we have, the original XPass, user to be able to own it. So again, that will actually move from the centralized to decentralized, which means more people can actually use XPOS. Next up.
Zach, I need to correct you a little bit on the Cashier Pro, because Polygon and other Avalanche, those network will be directly support through the decentralized P exchange. So that will be the first P exchange will be the first to support those chains. And for Cashier Pro, because this features actually support the tokens. For example, if you accept Bitcoin, it will convert automatically into the stable coin. So it's also on our custodial platform. So that's the differences. So for Polygon, for Avalanche, they belongs to the category of decentralized DApp sessions. So we will support from there.
Okay. Thank you, Paco. And next, the token listing update. So in Q3 2022, we are grateful to have support from many leading exchanges. So we want to name 3 exchanges. One is obviously Coinbase, which listed the Pundi X USD trading pair. The second big exchanges that listed some features is actually Binance. So Binance Earn right now supports Pundi X, and also Binance added Pundi X on their cross margin and also isolated margin trading. So that is also very good for traders. And thirdly, Huobi also listed the Pundi X USD trading pair. So these are three exchanges that have the main exchanges that has supported more features for Pundi X token as well as other smaller exchanges. Next, purse update. So until today, 2.2 billion purse has been burned, and less than 300 million purse is available in the PancakeSwap LP restaking farm. So purse right now enables people to redeem from Google Play and Apple Store gift cards. And for those of you who have purse, don't forget you can actually stake your purse to claim the BDL, which is the burning mechanism, so that you get more purse. For more information about purse, head down to pursetoken.com and get more information. So next for questions. So for those of you who have questions, why don't you drop it on the chat, or Judy might also have compiled some questions. So go ahead, guys.
We have a question. It says that, are we going to have more developers coming to build XPOS, their own the apps? I recall you mentioned XPOS is Web3 now, so that's why I'm asking.
Okay, so we are actually hiring developers. So for that, if any of you know good developer, please do recommend to us. And some of you might know that we are also expanding our offices. So the answer is that we are continuously developing XPOS. And one of them is actually the PX chain. So we are actually developing the PX chain so that transaction happen live on chain on the XPOS. So we hope that with that, there are more transaction related services that can be deployed on PX chain, which means that it will directly be reflected on XPOS itself. One use case that we can think of is actually some loyalty point tokenization. So loyalty point tokenization using PX chain, and that can be done and supported on XPOS. So people can trade or buy, sell loyalty point on that. So that's also something that we are actively exploring.
I think we don't have more questions for now.
Okay, so what are we having in Q4 2022? So the outlook is, I think there are four main points. One is that we are looking at loyalty point tokenization. And in fact, we are discussing this possibility both with businesses and also banks. So it is something that we are looking at. And I think the XPOS cannot only serve as a place where people can buy and use crypto, but also loyalty points. I think that is something that we have heard a few times, and we are excited if that can happen. The second is actually to produce the first batch of the PX card. So that is something that we have been working with Infineon with the PX card. It's a decentralized version of the XPass card, which means that the user can get hold of PX card and have the real ownership to the token. So in that sense, you can look at it as XPOS being able to support both centralized version of XPass card and decentralized version of the PX card. So limited design version will be reviewed to the user in Q4. The third is actually to establish a new business model for XPOS deployment. So what do we mean by a new business model? So one success case that we have seen is Turkey, which the sales team, the legal team, the tech team has been working hard, and evidently we have not just XPOS deployment, but 14 stores that is having the Pundi X branding. So people actually step into those stores to actually buy and use crypto. So in some ways, Pundi X to some people is synonymous to buying and selling of crypto in real life. So this is something that is very interesting, and we believe that this business model can also be expanded to other places. So some of the merchants in other parts of the world, in fact, is actually looking at this model, and we are very happy to engage any potential future merchants that is coming our way. So I think that is something very exciting. And the fourth one is that we will announce some Web3 payment solution in what we think is a world-leading fintech event. So happening also in Q4. So these are some of the 4 things that we are working on heavily, and of course that includes a lot of R&D and tech development. Yeah. So guys, so that sums up our roadmap. Peko or the team, is there anything that you guys want to add? All right, so I guess that's it for this quarter. And if you guys have any questions, suggestions, please head on to the forum and drop the questions, and we will be actively talking to you. And for those of you that are potential merchants, also please talk to us, because we think that if you want to get a foothold in the market, especially your own country, it is a very great chance right now. So thank you guys, and thanks for tuning in. So more updates coming soon. Cheers.
Thank you.